Flyers against Newmarket Renegades. Kelly's in for the face-off. Kelly dumps that puck to the Renegades deep into their zone. Gower's there to try to pick up the puck. Passes it up, but Renegades pick it up and bring it into the neutral zone and into the Flyers. Picked off by Roche. Dumped down far along the boards. Savory picks it up and passes it up to the blue line, but kept in by the Renegades. Renegades pick up the puck. Bring it to the near boards. Where Gower's there to pick it off. Gower passes it up to Hunter. Net just ricocheted wide. Renegades pick it up on the boards. Bring it into the Flyer zone. Take a shot on net and saved by Dittman. Jeffrey Stebbins there to clear it out. Felix brings it up the boards. Passes it to Nickel. Nickel couldn't quite keep a handle on it and brings it far into the boards. Renegades picks it up, passes it up to ice. For icing. Telford in for the face-off. Passes that back to Lenny. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Renegades pick it up and bring it out of zone. And dump it deep into the Flyer zone. Roche on his man behind the net. Couldn't quite keep a hold of it. Centered out front. And the Renegade couldn't get off a shot. Ray's there to clear out, but couldn't quite get it at the blue line. Renegades dump it back in towards Telford. Shot towards the net, saved by Dittman, cleared out to the center, and shot wide. Renegades pick up the puck, bring it around the boards to the near boards. A little bit of a battle with Lenny. He picks up the puck, couldn't quite get a hold of it, and the shot towards the net, blocked out front. Andretti picks up the puck, tries to pass it to Lenny, but gets picked off by the Renegades, and Renegades take a shot just wide of the net. Way passes up to Andretti. Andretti there trying to clear it out. Telford passes it up to Lenny. Lenny brings it out of the zone. Renegades take a shot down, and it's icing. Two-minute penalty for Ethan Lenny. Kelly was in for the draw. Got it back to Gower, who couldn't quite keep a hold of it, and was brought into the center ice by the Renegades. Renegades take a shot just wide of the net. Picked up on the sideboards by Gower, with Kelly there to help him. The Renegades are able to pick it out. Couldn't quite keep it in, and it gets refreshed outside and dumped right back in. Savory tried to clear it up the center. Luckily, the Flyers are able to pick it back up, and Gower brings it out of the zone. Renegades pick up the puck, bring it into the neutral ice, bring it into the Flyer zone. Felix is there to try to block it, couldn't quite get a hold of it, but they crash into our net. Dittman's down. Randall in for the face-off, wins that, passes it back to Way, tries to slap shot out, but couldn't quite get it out. Puck picked up by Randall, couldn't quite get it, takes a shot, cleared wide by Dittman. Into the mesh. Just under 6 minutes left of the first period. Randall in for the face-off again. Wins that, but there's a quick whistle. Not sure what they're doing. I'm not sure what's going on. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Maybe a whistle was blown. I don't know. I don't know. No, the clock moved. Oh, we weren't supposed to have a penalty? I'm really confused.
It's been a while.
Everyone here is just as confused as everyone online. Apparently Ethan did not have a penalty. So not sure what happened here, but a refresh and it's 5-on-5 again. Nickel in for the face-off with just under 6 minutes left of the period. Renegade pick it up, bring it towards the net, take a shot on Dittman, who clears it wide. Flyers clear it down to the near boards. Randall picks it up, passes it up and gets it out of the zone. Randall on the boards again. Gets picked off by the Renegades, who bring it into the zone. Felix on the boards. Pressure on his man, but they take a shot towards the net, and it's saved by Dittman. Nickel in for the face-off, wins that, passes it to Way, and Way dumps it down the near boards. Deaconos there to pick it up, couldn't quite get a stick on it. Nickel was there to help, dumps it up, and Deaconos dumps it far into the Renegade zone. Deaconos to Savory. Savory takes a shot towards the net, but couldn't quite get it as far as he wanted, and it's picked up, passes it to Nickel, and Nickel brings it into the Renegade zone. Gets bumped off into the corner. Renegades pick it up, bring it back into neutral zone. Way's hot on his man, but couldn't quite get the puck. Shot on Dittman. Cleared behind the net. Wayne to Ducamilis fouling on the boards, and it gets brought out to the far side. Andretti picks it up, passes it up to Telford, and Telford dumps it into the Renegade zone on the net, which is covered by their goalie. Telford in for the face-off. Wins that, passes it back to Felix. Passes it up to Lenny, but it's bumped out of the zone again. Felix to Jeffrey Stedman. Jeffrey Stedman up to Andretti at the blue line. Brings it in, but it's brought right back out again. Puck bounces past Jeffrey Stedman's stick. He's able to pick it up and passes it to Felix. Felix to Lenny. And the Renegades pick that up and dump it down into the boards. Jeffrey Stedman's there to pick it up. Passes it up to Andretti. Andretti clears it out to Telford, but it's picked off by the Renegades.
Nice.
Renegades pick it up, shot towards the net, but blocked by Felix.
Nice.
Renegades reset at the blue line. Try to pass it, but couldn't quite get it off. And Telford's there to pick it up. Telford deep into the Renegade zone on the boards, passes it to Felix. Felix tries to take a shot, but it's blocked by the Renegades, and the Renegades bring it back out. Jeffrey Stedman's there to pick it up, passes it to Felix. Felix to Telford, who brings it into the zone. Lenny's there, loses a skate, ends up on the ground. A little bit of battle with his feet. Passes to Gower. Gower passes it to Kelly, and there's the shot. On net, Kelly scores. One nothing Orangeville Flyers with 2:42 left of the first period. Kelly in for the face-off. Passes that towards the boards to Gower. Gower picks it up and brings it into the Renegade zone. Gower on his man, picks it off, centers it to Kelly, who couldn't quite get a shot off and is pushed to the boards again. Roche keeping it in. Kelly gets a piece of it, shot towards the net. Gower tried to pick it up but couldn't quite control it. Brought to the blue line and Saver dumps it back in again. Gower picks it up, shot high and wide of the net. Little battle on the boards, and the Renegades pick it up and dump it into the Flyer zone. And that will be icing. Nickel in for the face-off. Renegades dump that back to their man, who brings it around the boards. A little bit of battle with Nickel and Randall. Randall tries to pick up the puck, couldn't quite get it. Waves at the blue line, tries to keep it in, and bumped off the puck. Look at, he dumps it back deep into the Renegade zone, where they pick it up and bring it out. A little bit of pressure from Randall. They dump it in. The Jets instead move there to help pick it up. Randall picks up the puck, tries to bring it along the boards, where the Renegade pick it off. Jeffrey Stedman's there to pick up that puck and passes it up to DeCamillis. DeCamillis brings it into the Renegade zone, takes a shot, just hits the side of the net, which rebounds out to the boards. Nickel and DeCamillis on the boards, battling to get it out. Renegades pick it off. Come far to the other side, where they pick it up and bring it into the Flyer zone. Waves there for a little bit of pressure, bumps them off the puck, but still brought back out behind. They try to center it and couldn't quite get the shot off. Dittman was there to get a piece of it. Flyers clear it out. Unable to get it quite where they need to. Felix picks it up, almost gets picked up by the Renegades, but is able to keep a hold of it. Lenny passes it up, or Telfer passes up to Lenny. Shot high and wide of the net. Telford tries to center, couldn't quite get a stick on it. Renegades pick it up and bring it out of the zone. Felix on his man picks it from him. Wasn't able to quite keep a piece of it, and Renegades dump it deep into the zone again. internet's a little crappy in this arena, but I'm recording it as well so we can post it later. Start of the second period, Talford's in for the face-off. He wins that, passes it back to Roche. Roche gets a little tight in his skates and is bumped off the puck. Lunny picks it up, passes it to Way. Way dumps it on the boards, where the Renegades pick it back up. Roche dumps it back out. A little bit of back and forth here on the blue line. And it's back out again. Renegades dump it in. Hits off of Way's feet. Lenny tried to pick it up, but couldn't quite get a hold of it. And the Renegades bring it back deep into behind the net. Way passes it up to Lenny. Oh, sorry, Andretti. Not Lenny. Telford picks up the puck. It's picked off by the Renegades. Took a shot towards the net, couldn't get it in. Renegades bring it out to the neutral ice. Lenny's there. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Went a little too fast for his feet there. Andretti's there to help him out. Flyers set back up. Roche picks up the puck, takes a shot towards the net, blocked out front. Telford tries to take a shot, just goes wide. Renegade picks it up, brings it out of the zone. Cross ice passes to their other player, shot and scores. Tied 1-1, 13:43 left of the second period. Kelly in for the face-off. Dumps it up. Nobody's quite able to get a hold of it. It's brought to the near boards. Hunter's there to battle with Kelly. Hunter picks it up, brings it into the Renegade zone, passes it over to Gower. Gower picks it up, centers it to Hunter. Couldn't quite get a stick on it. And the Renegades bring that out. Jeffrey Stedman's there to keep it out of the Flyer zone, passes it up to Hunter. Gower tries to pick it up center ice, couldn't quite get on it. Renegades take control of it and bring it back into the Flyer zone. Kelly battling on the boards. Shot towards the net, steered wide by Dittman. Jeffrey Stedman tries to clear it, and it's brought out. Renegades pick it up. Bring it into the Flyer zone. Takes a shot towards the net, and Dittman's there to cover it. Nickel in for the face-off. Renegades pick that puck up. A little bit of battle in front of the net. Roche picks it up on the boards, passes it up to DeCamillis. Couldn't quite get it out. Renegades pick it back up, take a shot towards the net. It's blocked by the Flyers. Roche there for pressure on his man, and Randall's there to pick him off. Randall uses the board to dump it up, but Renegades are able to keep it in. Puck is brought behind the net. Roche is there. Roche takes the puck, tries to clear it out. Renegade's able to keep it in. Shot towards the net, just wide. Randall on the boards is able to get out of the Flyer zone. The Renegades bring it back in. Savory behind the net. Randall dumps it back behind the net. Where the Roche picks it up and tries to clear it out, but couldn't quite get it out again. Shot on net, steered wide by Dittman again. And Savory is able to clear it out. Icing waved off. Randall there, try to get the puck. Skated past it, but Nickel and DeCamillis are there to help him out. DeCamillis on the boards, behind the net, trying to center it, but gets bumped to the boards by his man. Randall's able to pick it out. Gets tripped, and we're going to the box. They're going to the box. Power play for the Flyers here for 2 minutes. 5-on-4 for the Flyers here, with 11 minutes left of the period. Telford wins that one. Tries to pass back to Way, but couldn't quite keep it in. Jeffrey Stedman's there to pick it up deep into the Flyer zone. Passes it up to Lenny on the boards.
That's it.
Telford picks that puck up, and Andretti is able to pick it up to get it out. A little bit of back and forth here, and the Flyers dump it deep into the Renegade zone for icing. Minute 11 left of the penalty. Kelly in for the face-off. Wins that back to Savory. Savory dumps it around the boards to Gower. Gower has a little battle against the boards. Couldn't quite keep a hold of it, but Savory's there to help clear from the net. Renegades pick it up and bring it back in. Savory picks it up and passes it to Gower. Gower brings it into the Renegades. Centers it to Hunter. He gets bumped off his stick and brought into the near boards. Hunter picks it up, sends it to Gower. Gower tries to take a shot blocked by the Renegades, and it's cleared down the ice. Kelly's there to pick it up deep into the Flyer zone. Passes back up with the boards to Gower. Gower cross ice to Hunter. Hunter brings it into the Renegade zone, but gets bumped off. Savory's there to keep it in, takes a shot towards the net. It's picked up by the Renegades, who brings it back out again. Felix is there to pick that shot up, passes it up to Gower. Gower brings it in the zone. And bumped off the puck by the Renegades man. Gower tries to center it for Deacon Ellis, but his stick was tied up. Deacon Ellis picking it up on the boards. Stick bumped off by the Renegades. Savory couldn't quite keep it up, but was able to pick it back up and pass it to Felix. Felix dumps it into the Flyer zone, or the Renegade zone. Randall, they're trying to pick it up, but couldn't quite get there in time. Nickel passes it up towards the D, but couldn't quite get there, and Renegades pick it up and bring it back into the Flyer zone. That's the end of the penalty for the Renegades. 5-on-5 hockey again. Deacon Ellis is here on the blue line, picks it up. Takes the shot towards the net. Randall's there. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Nickel on the boards. Battle behind the net here. Going past his man, tries to clear it, but Renegades clear it out. Icing's waved off. Roche is there to pick it up in front of the net. Passes it up to Randall, who couldn't quite get a piece of it. And Renegades dump it deep back into the Flyer zone again. Roche picks it up on the far boards, dumps it up the ice, and that's going for icing. Well, stopped just before the line. Renegades clear it up the boards. Pass across ice, and that's icing. 7:24 left of the second period. Telford in for the face-off. Renegades win that, but gets tied up in their skates. And Telford's able to get a piece of it and dumps it to the boards. Andretti's there to pick it. Lenny was there to pick it up, and took a shot but went wide. Renegades bring the puck deep into the Flyers zone, blocked by Roche, and cleared out by Way. Renegades picking it up in center ice. Telford's there to pressure them, and it gets dumped into their Renegade zone. Telford takes a shot towards the net, goes behind the net. Andretti tries to get a piece of it, but couldn't quite get it, and it's bumped out. Renegades try to clear it out. The pressure from Telford. Telford brings it in, passes it up to Lenny. Lenny has a battle on the boards with the Renegades. Renegades are able to pick it up, and they bump into Andretti, and the puck gets tangled between everybody's feet. Telford picks it up, takes a shot towards the net, blocked by the Renegades, and it goes in. And they're saying it's no goal. It did go in, but saying no goal for some reason. Kelly in for the face-off. Passes that back to Gower. Gower takes a shot on net, saved by the goalie. Rebound comes right out front, but Kelly couldn't quite stick on it as it's bounced. Renegades bring it out. Hunter picks it up. Dumps it deep into the Renegade zone. Gower tries to get a piece of it, but couldn't quite get it. Renegade picks it up and brings it back out again. Rowan, quick to the corner there to dump it down the far boards to Felix. Felix couldn't quite get it, and the Renegades pick it off. And center it, take a shot on net, and Dittman's there for the save and clears it to the corner. Renegades tried to clear it out front, picked off by Gower. Kelly picks off that puck and clears it around the boards. Comes out of the Flyers zone. The Renegades are able to pick it back up again. Jeffrey Stedman's there to keep the puck away from the net. And dump down, try to pick it off. He's able to get it, takes a shot towards the net, just wide. Comes around the far side again, takes a shot towards the net again, and hits the post. Hunter there, couldn't quite get a piece of it, but Felix falls at the blue line, and the Renegades get it out. Colton, with a lot of pressure, is able to keep it out of the Flyer zone. But the Renegades pick it back up and bring it back in. Savory, hot on his man in the corner, is able to keep it away from the net. Renegades try to pass it back to their D, but couldn't quite get it. Randall picks up the puck, brings it into the Renegade zone, tries to take a shot, blocked by the Renegades. Deaconless is there to help out. A little bit of battle on the boards, but puck squeaks out and the Renegades pick it up. Renegades bring it to center ice. Randall was there but couldn't get a stick on it, but Savory bumps him over to the corner. Roche is there to pick it up on the boards. A little bit of battle with three Flyers here just to get it out. Renegades clear to their point, but luckily couldn't get a shot off. Savory picks it up, brings it out of the zone. Randall hot on the puck. It gets bumped off to the side by the Renegades. Kelly tries to clear it to the center, couldn't quite get it. Andretti was there to pick it up, but it's picked off by the Renegades as well. Renegades dump it towards the net. Dittman clears it to the corner. Nickel and Lenny there to battle the Renegades, trying to get a hold of it. Renegades bring it into the Flyer zone. Roche and Nickel and Lenny are there battling on the boards, trying to get it. Tied up in their feet, but Renegades are successful and brings it out. Takes a shot just through the blue paint. Far to the other side, where Savory's able to clear it out to Lenny. Lenny brings it up the center ice, but picked off by the Renegades. Andretti's there to try to help him out, but couldn't quite get a stick on it. Renegades pick it back up and bring it right into the Flyer zone. Telford puts a lot of pressure, is able to bump him off the puck, but they're able to take a shot off, blocked by way out front. Andretti picks it up, passes it to Telford, and Telford dumps it deep into the Renegade zone. Telford with pressure on his man on the boards. They pass it up where Andretti's able to pick it up. Centers it. Shot blocked out front. Way picks it up at the blue line. Tries to take a shot. And it's picked off by the Renegades for a breakaway. Jeffrey Stedman was there for pressure. Dittman was able to keep it out. A couple saves there. Good job, boys. Jeffrey Stebbins there to try to help clear it out. Picks it up and bumps it towards the boards. Telford chips it up on the far boards and brings it into the Renegade zone. Tries to pass, is bumped by the Renegades, and a little bit of bouncing, and Andretti couldn't quite get a hold of it. Telford and Andretti. Andretti picks it up, takes a shot on net, saved by their goalie. Telford's there for the rebound. And the puck bounces to the other side. Renegades pick it up, try to clear it out. Hunter's there for some pressure, so they couldn't quite get it. Renegades dump it out, bring it into the neutral ice where it's picked up by Hunter. Hunter bring it into the zone, takes a shot high of the net. Renegades pick up that shot rebound and try to clear it where Hunter's there to pick it up. Hunter passes it to Roche, Roche to Hunter. Flyers couldn't quite get their sticks on it and is dumped back into the Flyer zone. Felix there on the far boards. He's able to pick it up and take a shot towards the net, wide. Renegades center it, but Roche was there to block them. Hunter picked up the puck, but couldn't quite get it. He's tangled up in his feet, and the Renegades grab it again. And that will do it for the second period, tied 1-1. Here we go, starting the third period. We have Nickel in for the face-off.
Let's go, Renegades!
Renegades pick that up. Dump it into the Flyer zone for icing. Nickel in for the face-off. Wins that, passes it back to Way. Way takes a shot on net. Cleared by the goalie. Brando picks up that. Tries to take a shot towards the net, blocked by the Renegades. Renegades pick it up on the near boards. Bring it into the neutral ice. And deep into the Flyer zone. Ray's there to pick him off. Randall there to help. Randall DeCamillis here, bring it into the Renegades zone. Randall takes a shot on net. Saved by the goalie. And brought to the sideboards. DeCamillis centers it to Randall. Randall couldn't quite get all of it, and shot went wide. Randall centers it to Felix. Shots ricocheted off into the corner. Randall picks up the puck and tries to clear, but clears it to a Renegades player, who's able to bring it into the Flyer zone. Felix, cross ice pass to Savory. Almost picked off by the Renegades. And cross ice pass to Andretti. Andretti gets knocked into the boards, and they're going to the box for that. 2 minutes for body contact. 5-on-4 for the Flyers. Telford's in for the face-off. Renegades pick that up, but Telford's able to quickly get it. They take a shot towards the net, blocked by the Renegades. Renegades clear it up to the blue line. Felix is there to pick it up. Regroups by passing it to Jeffrey Stedman. Jeffrey Stedman to Andretti, who brings it into their zone. Renegades try to clear it, blocked by Telford. Felix is there to try to keep it in, but couldn't quite get a hold of it. He refreshes, passes it to Jeffrey Stedman. Jeffrey Stedman up to Andretti at the blue line. Andretti cross-ice passes to Lenny. Lenny to Felix. A little bit of pressure from the Renegades, and he's bumped off the puck. Felix picks up the puck again. Passes it to Andretti. Brings it into the zone. Centers it to Telford. Telford has a bunch of pressure on him, so couldn't quite get it. Renegades are able to clear it down the ice. Jeffrey Stedman's there to pick it up. Brings it down the Flyer board. Passes it up to Andretti. Andretti up to Telford. Flyers refresh. Passing it up to Lenny. Lenny brings it into the Renegades. And is bumped off the puck. Renegades pick up the puck and bring it down to partway through the Flyer zone, where Jeffrey Stedman's there to pick it up. Jeffrey Stedman to James. Felix. To Lenny. To Kelly. Great passes, boys. Shot goes behind the net, where Felix is able to keep it in. Kelly tries to chip it into the net. Couldn't quite get there. Another shot towards the net, but blocked by the Renegades. Another shot saved by the Renegades goalie. And they clear it out to the deep into the Flyer zone. Roche is there to pick it up. Passes it up to Way. Way tries to pass it to Gower, but chipped off by the Renegades. Gower's there to pick it up again. Passes it up to Hunter. Hunter along the boards, battle for the puck. Way passes it up and bumps into Gower. The Renegades are able to pick it up and brings it into the Flyer zone. Roche picks it up, passes it to Kelly. Gets bumped off the puck by the Renegades. Renegades try to bring it into the Flyer zone and stop with the blue line by Way. But they're able to pick it back up and take a shot towards the net. Rowe clears the puck. Renegades refresh by bringing it behind their net. A little bit of pressure there by Nichols, able to bump them off the puck and keeping it in zone. Kelly's there to help them out on the boards. Roche gets a piece of it to keep it in. Renegades picking it back up again. Using the boards to try to push it up. Roche is there to grab it. A little bit of battle against the boards, and the Renegades are able to put it deep into the zone. Way picks it up behind the net. Brings it out of the zone, passes it up to DeCamillis. DeCamillis brings it into the Renegade zone. Brings it towards the net, but couldn't quite keep hold of it. But quickly gets back to battle behind the net. Renegades cleared up the boards. Bring it into the neutral zone. With Randall there for pressure to keep it out. Randall picks it up. Lots of pressure. Brought it into the zone, but couldn't quite keep it in. Savory's there to keep her in the neutral zone with help of James. Felix. Felix gets bumped off the puck by the Renegades. Takes a shot and saved by Dittman. Telford in for the face-off. The Renegades pick that up and take a shot on net and saved by Dittman. that face-off. Passes it to Savory, but picked off by the Renegades on the boards. But Telford's there to help. Telford passes it up to Andretti. Andretti to Lenny. Lenny brings it in, takes a shot on net. Shoulder save by the goalie, who steers it to the far corner. Andretti's there to pick up the rebound. To help with Telford. Telford tries to center it, but the Renegades pick it up. Renegades bring it up to the blue line, picked off by Telford, who dumps it back into the zone. Andretti picks it up behind the boards. Passes it to Savory, who couldn't quite keep it in. Flyers are going to have to set up here. Passes it back to Lenny. And the Renegades are able to pick it up. Lenny, with a lot of pressure, is able to pick it back up again. Brings it back into the Renegade zone. A bit of battle here against the boards. And Savory's able to keep it in the blue line. Ethan brings it out for a refresh. Passes it to Andretti. Telford picks it up and brings it back into the Renegade zone. Passes it to Andretti to center. Takes a shot and scores! 8 minutes left of the period. 2-1 for Flyers. Let's go Flyers. Kelly in for the face-off. Renegades win that. Pass on the boards where Kelly's able to pick it up. But the Renegades dump it deep into the Flyer zone again. Jeffrey Simmons there to pick it up. Passes it to the near boards to Roche. Roche and Gower here battling. Puck comes out to the blue line, but Flyers aren't able to get it out. Roche passes it to Kelly. Kelly dumps it on the boards. He hops over the Renegade stick to come out. Renegades dump it deep in again. Roche is there to pick it up behind the net. Roche passes it up to Hunter. To his feet, couldn't quite get a hold of it. And it's brought back into the zone. Ref's kind of in the way. Puck stands still for a bit. Flyers able to chip it up a little. The Renegades pick it up. Renegades take a shot towards the net. Chipman's there to make the save and covers it for the whistle. Nickel in for the face-off. Renegades pick that puck up. Take a shot towards the net, but blocked out front. Renegades pick it up behind the net. Nobody there for pressure. Takes a shot, saved by Dittman. Puck's kind of sitting there. Ray's able to clear it out along the boards. Deacamos is pressure, but the Renegades are able to pick it up and take a shot towards the net. And Ray's there to clear it out again. Deacamos pressuring again along the boards with the help of Nickel. Puck comes out, Renegades pick it up, take a shot towards the net, blocked by Way. Shot again towards the net, blocked by Savory. Puck slowly going across the ice, is picked up by Way and brought to the boards. Flyers try to clear it out, can't quite get it out again. Deep along the boards. Nickel's finally able to pick it out. Randall was there, picks it up. Brings it into the Renegades zone. Lots of pressure, knocked off the puck. Brought to the blue line. Nathan hustled to get there on time. Felix brings it into the zone. Takes a shot just wide. Puck is picked up by Randall behind the net. Tried to center it to Nickel. Went a little wide of his stick, and the Renegades are able to pick it up and bring it into the zone. They dump it deep into the Flyer zone behind the net. Felix is able to pick it up on the near boards. Skates past his man and brings it into the Renegade zone. Felix brings it around the net. passes it to Jeffrey Stedman. Jeffrey Stedman takes a shot towards the net. Caught in their feet. Loose puck. Renegades pick it up. Felix is there to get a piece of that. Passes it to Jeffrey Stedman. Jeffrey Stedman up to Andretti. Andretti to Telford. Gets bumped off the puck, but Andretti's there to keep it in the zone. Andretti, shot towards the net, comes out behind. Flyers couldn't quite get a piece of it, but Jeffrey Stedman's there to dump it back in. Lenny keeping the puck alive, passes it up, and it's dumped into the zone. Telford takes a shot, and it's blocked by their goalie. Just under 4.5 minutes left of the third period.
All right.
Kelly in for the face-off. Flyers win that. Gower's there to battle on the boards with Kelly. Gower picks it up, takes a shot just wide of the net. Hunter's going after the rebound, couldn't quite get a piece of it, but Savory was there to try to keep it in. Renegade bumped the puck out deep into the Flyer zone. Roche is there to pick it up. Passes it up to Gower at the blue line. Couldn't quite get it out. Lots of pressure from Hunter, is able to pick the puck off the Renegades. Puck gets brought back behind the net. Savory passes it up to get it out. Renegades dump it right back in again. A little bit of tangled up in Savory's feet, but he passes it to Roche. Roche up the boards, pops out in the middle. Hunter's there for pressure in the Renegade zone. Clears it out front, but Gower's stick was tied up and couldn't quite get a hold of it. The Renegades bring it back out and dump it into the Flyer zone. Where Roche is there to refresh. Roche jumping it up towards Hunter. Flyers couldn't quite get it out, but then it's brought out by Gower. Gower brings it into the zone. Shot on net. Rebound right out front, but no Flyers there to pick it up. Shot again. Shot again. Shot again. All cleared by their goalie. And then shot sent behind the net. Renegades picking it up behind the net. Shot blocked by Hunter, but the Flyers couldn't quite keep it in. Away, picks up the puck. Passes it up to Gower. Felix is there to help him out along the boards. Renegade try to clear it, and James Felix keeps it in. Shot towards the net. Puck comes up around the boards. Camillus is there to help out. Gower tries to take a shot, but blocked by the skates of the Renegade. Wait, keeping it in the blue line, passes it to Gower. Gower takes a shot. Ricochets off Camillus, and it's cleared up the boards. Ray's there quick to dump along the. Video replay? So then they blew the whistle. No. It looked like it went like behind him, but I couldn't tell if it went in or not. I'm not sure. So I'm pretty sure they're calling that a goal. I think it was Logan.
Dave's watching on the
Good call, players.
Yeah. I don't know if it is or not because they didn't put it up yet. So I'm not going to put it as a goal yet because I don't know. I'm pretty sure it went in though. But it was weird because it was like right along. Yeah. And then kind of, yeah. So it's one of those like, it's only if the ref saw it. Okay, so they are giving us the goal. Number 13, Logan Randall got it. 3-1 with a minute 24 left of the period. Seems like a extra long timeout. Not sure what's happening. Seems excessively long. Very, very long timeout. This is like how many minutes? All right, here we go. Minute 24 left of the period. Nickel in for the face-off. Renegade wins that, brings it into the Flyer zone. Sabres there for lots of pressure. They cleared out front, saved by Dittman, and rebound picked up by Lenny. Lenny bringing along the near boards, couldn't quite get it out. Renegades dump it deep behind the net. Randall picks up the puck, tries to use the boards, but couldn't quite get it up as far as he wanted to. Renegades keep it in at the blue line. Bump it towards the middle, takes a shot just wide of the net. Lenny picking up on the boards to Randall. Randall brings it out. Renegades, lots of pressure in the neutral zone here. It's picked up by Caden. Caden picking up the puck behind the net. Looking for a way to center it, and then they're going to the box for boarding, it looks like, but I do have it recorded to post too, so.
Yeah, he's like, because I asked, what did that look like? He's like,
I do have it recorded too, so we'll find out. Renegades 2 minutes for boarding. We have 22.9 seconds left of the game. We have Telford in for face-off. Telford back to Lenny. Lenny along the boards, looking for someone to pass to. Brings it out to refresh, to just kind of run the clock. Lenny passes it up down the boards, and that will do it. That's game. 3-1 Orangeville Flyers against Newmarket Renegade. Great game, boys. I'll be posting the recording of it because I know the internet wasn't so great.